Hello all, welcome back to NSA Maths. Today we are going to learn the applications of partial differential equation in that wave equation. So an equation dava square u by dava t square is equals to c square into dava square u by dava x square is called wave equation, as we already learned in the previous videos. Now its general solution is given by u of x comma t is equals to c1 cos mx plus c2 sin mx into c3 cos cmt plus c4 sin cmt. So by using this most general solution, we have to find the solution for the examples depends on the wave equation. Depending on the conditions, we have to find the constants c1, c2, c3, c4 and m. So let us take an first example. A tightly stretched string. Just concentrate here. We are going to solve the wave equation. That means we are going to solve the examples on the vibration. Okay. So in the vibration, we are going to solve the examples that depends on the vibration in the string. So we have given in the first question that a tightly stretched string with fixed endpoints. That means both endpoints are fixed, okay, of that string at x is equals to 0 and x is equals to L. That means the length of the string is L and both the ends are fixed. Initially, it is in a position given by u of x comma 0 is equals to u0 sine cube pi x upon L. If it is released from rest, from its position, find u at any distance here x and at any time t. So for that, first you have to learn what is the wave equation, what is meant by u, what is t and what is x. Okay. So here u denotes the vibration in the string, x denote the distance and t denotes the time. That means u of x t, u is a function of x and t. So u denote the vibration in the string or vibration in the spring at any distance and at any time. Okay. So here in the given example, we have given a string. It is fixed at both the ends. Suppose this is a string. This is at this point is x is equals to 0 and this point is x is equals to L. This is fixed at both the ends. So vibration at this point, that means value of u is 0. U gives the vibration. Vibration on the second end point, this is also 0. Okay, because this end is also fixed. And initially we have given that in the spring it is in a position u of x comma 0 is equals to u0 sine cube pi x upon L. Okay, that means initially before making it is in a vibration form or before giving it vibration, its natural vibrations are u0 sine cube pi x upon L. Okay, that are the natural vibrations. And if it is released from the rest, from its position, that means we are going to release this from the rest. That means velocity at time t is equals to 0, it is 0. So we have to use the initial conditions. So see, we have given the information in the question. It is about the vibration or tightly stretched string having vibration. So we have to use the wave equation. Wave equation is dava square u by dava t square equals to c square into dava square u by dava x square. Its general solution is given by u of x comma t is equals to c1 cos mx plus c2 sin mx into bracket c3 cos cmt plus c4 sin cmt. Call it as equation number 1. Now subject to the conditions, so we have to write the conditions from the given example. So what we have given? We have given the both ends of the string are fixed at x is equals to 0 and x is equals to L. That means at x is equals to 0, vibrations are 0, that means value of u is 0. We can say it is u of 0 comma t is equals to 0. Also for the second n point at x is equals to L, the string is fixed. That means vibrations are 0. So u of L comma t is equals to 0. And initially it is in rest position. That means no velocity. So for that velocity we have to use dA by u by dA by t. So initially that means for t is equals to 0, value of dA by u by dA by t is equals to 0. That is our third condition. And fourth condition, initially some natural vibrations are there at t is equals to 0. So we have given that u of x comma 0 is equals to u0 sin cube pi x upon L. So that is our fourth condition. Now by using these four conditions, we have to solve its general solution and find the answer. By using these four conditions, we have to find the value of C1, C2, C3, C4, or we have to eliminate C1, C2, C3, C4 and that M. Okay. So let's start with the first condition. In the first condition, we have given value of x is 0. So we will get u is equals to 0. So in equation number 1, put x is equals to 0. This gives u is equals to 0. So what happens? See, in equation number 1, this is our equation number 1. If you put u is equals to 0, left hand side becomes 0. 0 is equals to. In the right hand side, put x is equals to 0. This bracket will get as it is because it is a terms. It contains the terms of t. So only in the first bracket put x is equals to 0. So it will get c1 cos 0 plus c2 sin 0. Second bracket as it is. So we will get c1 cos 0 plus c2 sin 0. Second bracket as it is, c3 cos cmt plus c4 sin cmt. Now 0 is equals to, cos 0 is 1, so we will get c1, sin 0 is 0, so this term get cancelled out. Into this term, that is c3 cos cmt plus c4 sin cmt. Now see, we will get multiplication of c1 into this bracket is equals to 0. Now we have to take at least one term is 0. So see, what about this term? c3 cos cmt plus c4 sin cmt. This term as it is present in the equation number 1. See the equation number 1. c3 cos cmt plus c4 sin cmt, it is present in equation number 1. We can't take it as a 0 because if you take it as a 0, so 0 into anything that is 0. So you will get u of x comma t. In general, the solution you will get 0. We required non-zero solution. That means this term is not 0. So this c3 cos cmt plus c4 sin cmt is not equals to 0. Therefore we will get c1 is equals to 0. Put in equation number 1. So we will get u of x comma t is equals to c2 sin mx. c1 cos cmt, that c1 is 0. c1 sin cos mx becomes eliminated. So you will get c2 sin mx into second bracket c3 cos cmt plus c4 sin cmt. Then now this c2 we can multiply inside the bracket. So we will get u of x comma t is equals to sin mx as it is outside the bracket, inside c2 into c3 cos cmt plus c2 into c4 sin cmt. Therefore u of x comma t is equals to sin mx. Now this c2, actually c2 into c3. So these are the multiplication of two constant, and multiplication of two constant is another constant. We can say it is c5 cos cmt plus same here c2 into c4, multiplication of two constant. We can use another notation as a c6 sin cmt. Qualities equation number 2. Here we use c2 into c3 is c5 and c2 into c4 is c6. Now you will get equation number 2. Now using second condition, what is our second condition? U of L comma t is equals to 0. That means put x is equals to L. Okay, sorry. Before using second condition, see there are two constants in this second equation. So we have to eliminate one more constant by using another condition, that is by using this third condition, dA by u by dA by t at t equals to 0 equals to 0. Because second condition is u of L comma t equals to 0, that means value of x is equals to L. This condition gives us a value of m. So to get a value of m, first we have to remove one more constant. So we are going to use third condition before second condition. So what is third condition? dA by u by dA by t at t is equals to 0 is equals to 0. So for that we have to differentiate u with respect to t and then put t is equals to 0. So differentiate equation 2. Differentiate equation 2 with respect to t. So we will get dA by u by dA by t is equals to this sine function as it is, sin mx, into bracket derivative of cos is minus sine, so minus c5 sin cmt into that cm, coefficient of t, that is into cm, plus c6 derivative of sine is cos function, cos cmt into coefficient of t, it is cm, is multiple to it. So this is derivative. Then in that we have to put t is equals to 0. Put t is equals to 0, we will get value of dA by u by dA by t equals to 0. So see, dA by u by dA by t is equals to 0. This sin mx as it is, t is equals to 0, you will get c5 into c into m sin 0 plus c6 cm cos 0. Now after simplifying it, you will get 0 is equals to sin mx. Now this sin 0 is 0, so this whole term becomes 0. We will get c6 cm cos 0. Cos 0 is 1, so no need to write it. Cos 0 is 1. So you will get c6 cm sin mx. So see, now which term is 0? Okay. So here sin mx is present in equation number 2. We can't take sin mx as a 0. If you take sin mx as a 0, then whole u of x comma t becomes 0. Now cm is present in here and here in the functions of sin and cos. We can't take it as a 0. C can't take it as 0 because in the given differential equation dA by square u by dA by t square equals to c square into dA by square u by dA by x square, so that c can't take 0. If you take c 0, that is not wave equation, and we can't also take the value of m 0. So we have to take value of c6 as a 0. Here c6 is 0. So after getting c6 is 0, put in equation number 2. See what happens. Therefore u of x comma t is equals to sin mx into c5 cos cmt plus c6 is 0, so that term get eliminated. Then simplifying this, we will get c5 sin mx into cos cmt, that is u of x comma t. Call it as equation number 3. Now there is only one constant. You have to use the condition number 2 and find the value of m. So what is condition number 2? Put x is equals to L and u is equals to 0. So you will get u is equals to 0, that means left hand side is 0. c5 sin ml cos cmt. Now see here, c5 is never 0 because c5 is present in equation number 3. If it is 0, whole u of x comma t is 0. Cos cmt is also not 0 because if we take cos cmt is 0, this term is present here in equation number 3. So u of x comma t becomes 0. Sin ml is the only different term, it is not present here. It is sin mx here. Sin ml is there. So here we have to take sin ml is equals to 0. That means sin n pi. Okay. Because sin n pi is also 0. So you have to take sin ml is equals to sin n pi. So ml is equals to n pi. This implies m is equals to n pi upon L. That is value of m. Put the value of m in equation number 3. we will get u of x comma t is equals to u of x comma t is equals to c5 sin mx. Value of m is n pi by l. So you will get n pi x upon l into cos of cmt as it is. Into cos of cmt as it is. Now whatever we calculated value of m, it is n pi by l. Here value of n is 1, 2, 3 dot dot dot. Okay, because sin 1 pi is also 0, sin 2 pi is also 0. If you put n equals to 2, if you put n is equals to 3, sin 3 pi is also 0. So values of n are 1, 2, 3 dot dot dot. Here also you can write n is equals to 1, 2, 3 dot dot dot. So for n is equals to 1, you will get one solution. For n equals to 2, you will get another solution. For n equals to 3, you will get third solution. Like that, we will get different solutions for different values of n. So you have to combine all these solutions, add all these solutions. So you can write this equation as u of x comma t is equals to summation n is varies from 1 to infinity. Instead of c5, I am using another constant bn into sin n pi x by l cos cmt. Call it as equation number 4. Now we have to use the last condition and to find the value of bn. So what is last condition? Given or put t is equals to 0, you will get u of x comma 0 is equals to what you have given? u0 sin cube pi x upon l. So put here t is equals to 0 in the equation number 4. If you put t is equals to 0 here, you will get u of x comma 0. U of x comma 0 is equals to summation n varies from 1 to infinity bn sin of n pi x upon l into cos of 0. Then value of u of x comma 0 is u0 sin cube pi x upon l is equals to summation n is varies from 1 to infinity bn sin n pi x upon l, and value of cos 0 is 1. So we will get this equation. Okay, now by using this equation we have to find the value of bn, and as we already discussed at the time of heat equation, if in the left hand side there is a sine function, then by simplifying this series we can directly comparing the values and directly find the values of b1, b1, b2, b3 like that. And if in the left hand side other than sine function, then we have to use half branch Fourier sine series. Now here in the left hand side there is a sine function. Just we have to simplify that sine function, as we have to use the formula of sine cube theta. Okay, what is formula of sine cube theta? We know that sine cube theta is equals to 3 sine theta minus sine 3 theta upon 4. This is formula. Actually there is a formula for sine 3 theta. What is sine 3 theta? Sine 3 theta is equals to 3 sine theta minus sine cube theta. It is multiplied by 4. So we adjust the formula for sine cube theta. Sine cube theta is equals to 3 sine theta minus sine 3 theta upon 4. Put this formula here where theta is pi x upon l. So we will get u0 by 4, that 4 common. Sine cube pi x by l, it is 3 sine pi x by l minus sine 3 pi x by l. Now this is equals to, put n is equals to n 1 in the right hand side, you will get b1 sine pi x by l. Put n equals to 2, you will get b2 sine 2 pi x by l. Put n is equals to 3, you will get b3 sine 3 pi x by l plus dot dot dot. Why we extend the terms up to sine 3 pi x by l? Because in the left hand side there is a term of sine 3 pi x by l. Now equate the coefficient comparing. Okay, What is coefficient of sin pi x by L here? In the right hand side it is b1. So b1 is equals to coefficient of sin pi x by L in the left hand side, it is 3 into this u0 by 4. So 3 u0 by 4. Then b2 is the coefficient of sin 2 pi x by L. But that term sin 2 pi x by L is absent in the left hand side. That means coefficient of b2 is 0. Then b3 is the coefficient of sin 3 pi x by L. In the left hand side, coefficient of sin 3 pi x by L, it is minus 1 into this u0 by 4. That is minus u0 by 4. Now, only two terms are there in the left hand side. So, only two constants are non-zero. Remaining all constants are 0. Remaining all constants are 0. So, you will get the value of b1, b2, b3, b4 like that. Okay. So, put these values in the last updated equation, that means equation number 4. By putting n is equals to 1, 2, 3 like that. So, you will get u of xt is equals to, put in 4. Therefore, u of x comma t is equals to summation n minus from 1 to infinity, put n is equals to 1. So, you will get b1. Value of b1 is 3u0 by 4 into sin, value of n is 1. So, it is sin pi x by L into cos cmt plus put n is equals to 2, you will get b2. Value of b2 is 0 plus put n is equals to 3, you will get b3 into. So, b3 is minus u0 by 4 into sin 3 pi x by L, sin 3 pi x by L into cos cmt. Remaining next term b4 is 0, b5 is 0. So, remaining all term becomes 0 and we will get this term as our final solution. Remaining examples we will see in the next video. Thank you.